very good evening to you out there. And the program is Mr. and Mrs. coming to you from the Unity Station. Well, the program is all about marriages. We bring couples from different aspects of life to talk about their journey, their challenges, the laughter, the faith, the sorrow, the tips, and whatever it is they want to discuss. And then what we can offer you, the tips, and then how you can navigate your own marriages in the studio. My name is Aisha Kari Sharif. The program is Mr. and Mrs. Well, the program brings so much for you. I'm talking about the pop quiz, the relationship tips, and of course, the game section, which is my favorite. Well, before we dive into the program, here is the couple's profile.
Our couple for today are Adebayo Abdulateef and Madinat Abdulwahid from Oyo State, who were united by divine purpose and a shared mission to build truly happy homes. Their journey began in 2021. From the moment they met, he knew she was sent by God. She stood strong, supportive, encouraging, and unshaken. Her love restored his confidence. Together, they birthed Happy Home Marriage Consult in 2022, a faith-based counseling platform dedicated to helping individuals and couples build healthy, intentional marriages. Their work includes a WhatsApp community of over 700 individuals, weekly marriage classes, live teachings, private counseling, and master classes like how to navigate divorce. Their 4-year marriage is blessed with a beautiful daughter, and every day they commit to living out the truth that marriage is God's project built on friendship, forgiveness, and purpose.
Welcome back from that beautiful profile. And right now in the studio, I have the guest with me, the lovey-dovey couple here with me. I'm talking about Mr. Adebayo and Madinat. Well, let's hear from the horse's mouth. Good evening and welcome to the studio.
Thank you very much for having us.
So let's get to know you more from her.
Okay.
All right. So, Madina, let me ask you this question. How did you meet him and then what really attracted you to him?
It might sound awkward, but I've known him for a while. I've known about him, not like I really knew him.
Okay.
But my mom made us know each other. As a
It was like
like
matchmaking thing.
yes.
Okay.
Mom.
So through your mom.
Because
Wow.
my mom knew him more than I did
Okay.
at the time. So
Okay.
she like
So, Miss Adiba, let me ask you this. Even though it's her mom that felt you're the right person for her daughter, interesting. So you cannot disappoint that woman.
Definitely.
Mhm.
Definitely.
So, and then what is it about her that stood out for you?
Meeting Medina was like answered prayer from God.
Okay.
Because honestly, just like she rightly said, her mom came to me at a time when when I was going through a lot of issues.
Okay.
And that was when my mom came to me. I was like, she wants to talk to me about her daughter. Please, I should just look for one good, fine Muslim brother that can take care of her. She was like telling me to help her get somebody who is a good Muslim brother that can be a good husband.
Okay.
And at that moment, honestly, inside my ear, I heard that voice telling me that Abdulateef, that is your wife to be.
Oh.
On a serious. And when I told mom, mommy, okay, there's nobody that's going to marry Medina, and the husband is here, and she was shocked. What did I say? What did I come to? What did I tell you? What are you telling me?
Wow.
But you are this boy. I said, mommy, don't worry, I'm a husband, inshallah. Mommy
Really?
was saying she will not, Medina will not agree, Medina will not accept you. So but as God will have it, here we are today. We are married, we are happy, and we are going.
Wow, that's a good one. So, looking at your story, I went through your profile. You were married for 8 years.
Yeah.
And then things didn't go the way you wanted. What are the things that you're now doing different from the first time?
Okay, thank you very much. I was actually married. Let me say, I have like how many years experience in marriage? I went on holiday for some months, then and now remarried again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always been a good husband,
Okay.
and in that aspect, nothing has changed. Because I tell people, when you are good, then any circumstance come around to change you to become bad, then it means you've never been good. So I've always been a good person to my former wife, and right now I'm still a good person to Medina, and nothing has changed. But better, I've become a better person. I've become a better husband because I've learned a lot from the mistake of the past.
Okay.
Yes, so right now I'm guiding on those mistakes so that they don't repeat themselves again now, and I'm building on it because experience is actually the best teacher.
Okay. So, Marina, let me ask you this. Coming from somebody that has had a relationship, you knew him when he was married. Were you not scared?
Scared? No, I wasn't.
Really?
I wasn't. No, I wasn't. I was.
You were ready to jump.
Yes, I was. Because before that time, I had a relationship of like 4 years that I broke up with the person. So I was like, if I could stay date this person for 4 years and it didn't work, so there's no harm in trying, even if it's a short period. That's what I felt. I was not scared.
Interesting.
And today it's not even about the time now; it's about the person.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so because from what I'm seeing is that short period, and then all the things, all the baggages from the other marriage. You were able to like say in 6 months, I can do this.
Well, I tell people who actually experience broken marriage not to stay too long to go into a marriage
Oh,
because you actually need somebody to help you heal over the past trauma, and it will get better if you get the
I
right
thought
person.
you were coming in with a lot of
No.
expectations.
It will get better if you have a right person to help you heal. You
Okay.
understand that? Because healing alone takes time.
Oh,
But Medina coming into my life, she helped me heal faster. She helped me get back on track faster,
okay.
and she gave me that listening ear because she knew I was actually coming from
A lot of
a
trauma.
lot of trauma, a lot of problem.
Oh,
So she gave me that time to heal. She
okay.
wasn't coming with a big expectation. My marriage must have to be romantic, because as at that time when we started newly, she was not having the best of me.
Wow.
On a serious note.
Oh, the kind of good wives you got. Right?
But she was so patient, so calm. There are days I'll be sad, I'll be crying. She'll be looking at me.
Seriously, you're coming in with a lot of problems.
Natasha, there was a day I was crying, and I was like, anytime I'm crying, you don't even tell me sorry. I've said this in so many classes. She said, "Okay, me, I won't tell you sorry because I want you to cry everything out, so that you won't cry no more, you won't cry again."
That's not so bad for you to have a short relationship and then jump into marriage. Would that work for you? We'll go on a quick break and then we'll have our pop quiz. Then we'll continue with the conversation. Let's go on this quick break. Welcome back to the program with Mr. and Mrs. And I still have the Adebayo Abdul Latif here in the studio with me. And that was our pop quiz. So from the pop quiz, people usually say the first year of the marriage is the hardest. What do you think about that?
I think it's true.
Yeah.
Well, in our case, because of all the baggage he was coming with, I think he was still hung up on the former marriage at the time.
And then
I was kind of sad, but I didn't. Just like I said before, maybe because I was the first child, I didn't want to show it to him. I didn't want him to feel like maybe I was being insensitive to his feelings. So I had to bottle up some of my feelings at the time to help him manage his own feelings too and heal, to offload all those baggage. It wasn't easy. Actually, it wasn't.
Yeah, I understand.
It wasn't.
I think to back her up, I think it's not always easy on both sides too. On both sides, because I was actually coming from a marriage. You understand now? At the time, do you know, it took me a short while to get used to a taste of a different food I was eating before.
Oh, wow.
That is for you to know how it is that first year. It is dangerous for both people coming together.
Mm.
And that's why some marriages, you see the husband complain about the wife's food, or you see the wife complain about the husband, because you are coming from your family, eating a different food, coming to begin to eat another person's food every day.
Yeah.
It takes the time before the taste go on your
Change.
lips, most especially for those men who don't eat outside. You understand? So for some months of the marriage, I was like, but as time goes on, she's the best. On a serious
I
note.
like that. I like that. Even though it was hard for her,
No, it
but
was-
then at least you are appreciating what
we
she.
managed ourselves. On a
Another
serious
question that we popped out there is laughter makes the best marriage.
note. Laughter makes the best marriage.
Do you enjoy laughing?
Yeah, we laugh all the time. We
Yes,
play all the
we do.
time.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the best I like doing to her is to always pinch her.
Okay.
Pinch her.
I think there should be something that I believe that when it comes to relationship, for
Yeah.
me, it's finding your best friend in
That
your
is it.
husband.
And if you don't get your best friend to marry, then the person you have married, then make he or she your best friend.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So how do you know, despite the pressures of life and then work, how do you balance with parenting? You have a child.
Yes.
Mhm. How do you not balance it? She said, "Mm."
Recently, what has been helping is maybe because it's not here with us.
Yeah.
It just comes. I think that has helped sometimes. Because sometimes you just want to be on your own, and
Mhm.
it's the type of person that doesn't like you, like,
Being on your own.
and he doesn't like it.
Mhm.
I mean, I like being on my own sometimes. Just leave me to my
I
thoughts.
understand.
Sometimes leave me to my thoughts. But I think what's really helping us in our own case is because we're not in the same place at the same time.
So you agree to distance relationship?
I agree. Yeah.
It
If
works for you.
It works for me.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, interesting.
It works for her. I
It
don't,
works
for
I don't
me.
like it.
It doesn't like it.
Because-
But I would say it works for
I don't like
me.
because before now I'm of the mind that I can't stay away from my wife. I can't stay away from my wife. No, for like, but now work has taken me out of my home.
Okay.
And sometimes I need to go 2 weeks, but I don't exceed 2 weeks. I must just come back home because women they are so precious that you don't keep them for too long.
Oh,
Yes, and even you as a man too, don't stay away for too long.
oh. So this one that she likes her space, you like the,
Not all the time.
No,
Just
I
sometimes.
understand.
Sometimes.
I
not
do
all the
that
time.
a lot. I might walk into the house and then lock my door and tell the kids, this is mommy's time. Because I like that space. I'm not even thinking about anything. I just want to rest.
Yes. Just watch
Because we
film.
carry a lot of
read.
What about if that time you want to rest is the time that me I need you?
That's not serious.
So now at that moment, who should understand? She should understand or I should understand.
You should
Depends on-
understand.
depends-
me,
Well,
Me
maybe
that
I
not be
feel-
around for 2 weeks.
right? So,
So the little moments I have come home to enjoy myself, not tell me you want your space again.
do you want a sane wife? Let me say that. Somebody that is in the right frame of mind.
Yes, I want somebody that's in very right frame of mind, but I want her to also understand with me that when this man is coming home, he's coming home for me.
Oh, yeah.
What I just believe is compromise.
Yes.
There should be compromise.
That is what we're talking
Yeah.
about, the balance.
Yeah.
Not that
Just
any
compromise.
issue. When she wants her time, I give her her time.
Like you should.
Yeah,
You
be
should.
too
oh.
much.
And when I don't want to disturb her, I disturb her. Sometimes she's her phone.
Well, I'm not the judge here. Well, that was a nice conversation. And then we'll go on a break. And when we come back, we're going to have the game section.
Okay.
Where we get to know more of you, more of you, and other stuffs like that.
Okay.
Well, a beautiful one there. We're getting to know them very well. But it's time for our game section. But before we do that, we're going to have a relationship tips for you on red flags. What are your red flags? What do you think you should watch out for? A quick break there. Welcome back from that relationship tips break. So now to again section. It's usually my best section of the program. So I would like you to go out.
I should go out?
Yes. Enjoy your station, and then we'll bring you back after I've asked her a few questions about
All the best.
Thank you. Don't give her eye contact. It's not going to work here. Your husband is always around. And then we would like to know what are the 3 things he does immediately he walks into the door.
What he does is all lovey-dovey, physical, how will I say it? It's all physical, touchy. That's what he does at first. Then maybe he takes his bath, prays, maybe if it's time for prayer when he comes, prays, we eat. That's all.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So let's say you go out to have your meal. Do you usually do that?
Yes, we do.
Okay. So what would he order?
Those times. And the yam. Even if you give it to him, morning, afternoon, night.
Really?
And the yam.
Really?
Yes.
So who makes the other one laugh the most?
He makes me laugh more.
Wow. So what's the one favorite thing about him for you?
He's kind. Very kind. Just like before I lost my dad this December, my dad was in the hospital, thank you. My dad was at the hospital for 5 days. We took him to the hospital on Wednesday. My husband came back on Friday from Kaduna, and he didn't sleep in the house since that Friday until we lost my dad on that Monday. I was sleeping with my dad. I was like, won't you go home and sleep? He said, what if it's his own dad? So he's very kind. That's one thing I like about him.
That's a very good one. That's a very good one.
Very kind.
So, what's the one thing you change about him?
I wouldn't want to tell him like he's a people pleaser. He doesn't want to displease people. He's always wanting to he doesn't want to get on people's nerves. He tries as much as possible not to get on people's nerves.
Okay.
Yes. Even if sometimes it's inconvenient for him, he still tries to go out of his way to please people. That's one thing. I don't want him to be a people pleaser.
Okay, so we shouldn't expect him to.
No,
he's kind, and you said
he's kind,
but
there should be limits. Not that if someone comes to you every time, yes. There should be sometimes that you say no. If you come, it's not good to be a people pleaser. In my own opinion,
okay.
It's not good to be.
So last question: what's his shoe size?
43. 43.
So we'll find out from him. All right, so we've been, trying to get to know if she knows who Abdulateef is. So we'll bring him back to the studio and then find out if what she says about him coming back on that day, being lovey-dovey. Let's bring Abdulateef back to the studio. Well, Abdulateef is back in the studio with me, and then we'll find out if what she said is what it is, and then how is the relationship going between them. So, the first question is, if you're not in Abuja with her, and then when you come back, what are the first 3 things you do? Immediately you walk into the door.
What? It is a must for me to hug my wife. Anyway, I give her a hug. Sometimes I pray. What the? Do I push her to the bedroom? I don't know if she also mentioned that to you. Anyway.
But you mentioned lovey-dovey, touchy-touchy. So I don't know if that's the one.
Yeah, because I've been there for 2 weeks. I'm coming with hunger. You should
I understand. I understand
So I
that.
passed.
You've got that one.
Thank
Even though
you.
she mentioned prayer, she mentioned maybe eat, maybe, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, we get that one very well.
Thank you.
So let's say you take her out for lunch or dinner, and then what would you order
For myself or for her?
for yourself?
For myself.
Mm-hmm.
Panda Diamo.
Oh wow!
We just had one today, Panda Jam.
She said you can eat that morning, evening.
Panda Jam is my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and that's the first thing I ask for anywhere I go to.
Why?
Anytime I'm coming back home, she knows Panda Jam.
Wow. The yam was going. So I asked her who makes the other one laugh the most.
I do.
You make her laugh the most?
Yes.
Okay. What is your shoe size?
43.
Interesting. But she knows her husband very well. Because she said 43. That's a good one. Well, interesting. And I'm learning. I'm learning. And it's a good one.
You're learning or you know already?
Well, I can't know it all. I learn.
Okay.
Because with this program, I believe everyone out there is learning.
Definitely.
Because your journey is different, and then there's one thing that you must pick from another person.
Yes.
And if it's good, you add it up. If it's bad, you drop it, and then you learn another one. So that's why we have this program here, to help people out there. So, as your final words and advice to young couple out there, in as much as you're in it, not for too long for you, Medina, I'm sure you have something that you can share to young ladies out there.
Well, I would advise that you shouldn't go into marriage too much expectation. Because if you expect too much, you end up being disappointed in most cases.
Okay?
You might get what you want to, but in most cases, you end up being disappointed. So just go with little or no expectation at all, and learn to adapt to all circumstances that comes your way in the marriage. Learn to adapt.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah.
So, being a marriage coach, and I'm sure you've seen a lot of people with their baggages and their problems and their challenges, the joys they bring into their own marriages. So, what advice can you give on red flags?
Well, talking about red flags, it's something that we shouldn't play with.
Mm.
But in most cases, even the couples to be see these red flags, and sometimes they want to go back. Maybe they've already picked a date for the marriage, and the parents be like, no, you can't say you're not doing it again. No, this one you must do. And maybe the girl, she has seen that we have not been entering into the marriage. You begin to shout at me or slap me. Then for the girl to say, I'm not doing it again, and the mother will say, "Man, do to me. Don't disgrace me. Don't disappoint me." You understand that? So she had no say that, okay, let me go into the marriage. You understand that? Also, to some men too, they've seen there are instances where you say, okay, my wife, please keep this money for me, or have this excess money, keep it for me, just as a test. You're going to test her if she's going to be a good woman, that will help you to save money or not. You give her money when you're not yet married. Keep this 100,000 for me, and she blew it. To some people, that is a test.
Okay.
If she blew that money, already is a red flag that no, this one might not know how to keep money. There are some red flags you can actually live with.
Okay.
Whereby there are some you cannot live with. So just pick your whichever one you know that you cannot do away with, then tell them to go, or you face the consequences.
That's a good one. That's a good one. So thank you so much for coming on the program. And what do I say? I love the love that is happening, even though I saw him giving you expo. Well, we'll talk about that one later. Thank you so much for coming on, Mr. and Mrs. We really appreciate you being here, and I hope the audience have heard what you people have said, and then your journey. It could be matchmaking, it could be that you just saw her by the roadside, it could be anything. Whatever works for you. So we have this little gift for you on the program. I would like to say thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming on the program. And we also have a one-night getaway at Capital Club. And then we have a lunch or dinner, a buka experience for you at Lai Restaurant here at Garki.
Wow.
So thank you so much. We
It's nice. It's
appreciate
nice.
you.
Please, when I will come, when I will come in again.
We'll meet in the next 10 years and then we'll decide.
Thank you so much. Thank
We
you.
really
We
appreciate you
appreciate
you
it.
being
very
We
here.
much.
wish you the best in the program.
Well, a big thank you to all our sponsors out there. We cannot do this program without you, so we appreciate you all the time. Well, you heard what the marriage coach said. If you see the red flag is something you can deal with, you can live with, then please go ahead. But if it's something that you feel when you come into that marriage, you can change it. I don't think you can change somebody. You can only adapt and then, okay, I'll deal with it or face the consequences. Well, she said, don't come in with a lot of expectations. I think what is bringing all the marriages down these days is we come in with expectations that we feel the other partner will have to, fulfill. No, don't come in with any baggage. Don't come in with any expectations. Let it flow, and then you have a good marriage. Well, the program is Mr. and Mrs. on the Unity Station, NTA Channel 5 Abuja. My name is Aisha Kari Sharif. Do have a good evening.